Rachel, may I get you to share our next question, please?
Yes, Gary, this is a question about workers' compensation, and it comes to us from Charlie in Loganville. And he writes, Gary, I hurt my back on the job about a month ago. The employer and the insurance company finally authorized me to have an MRI. The doctor is telling me I have a herniated disc in my lower back. He wants to try epidural shots, and he told me and my wife that if the shots don't work, then I will probably need surgery. I'll be honest, I'm worried and sick about this. I don't know if they are paying me the right amount in workers' compensation checks, as I'm only receiving $425. I also don't know how long they have to pay me these checks. Do I need a lawyer, and can you help me? Again, that's Charlie in Loganville.
All right, thanks, Rachel. And Charlie, thanks for the question. The first question is easy. Yes, you need a lawyer, and I'll be more than happy to speak with you and to help you. Just give me a call at 1-800-WIN-WIN-1, and we'll step in right away to protect your rights. But let me address your questions about workers' compensation in a little more detail. I've asked Lucas Griffin, an attorney at my firm that specializes in workers' compensation and personal injury, to join me to help answer Charlie's questions in greater detail. Lucas, thanks for joining us. You heard Charlie's questions. Let's address the first one. He is receiving $425 in weekly workers' compensation checks. How do we know they are paying him the right amount?
That's a good question. And Gary, we don't know if they're paying him the correct amount. Let me explain what I mean by this. Under Georgia workers' compensation system, the employer and insurer are required to pay Charlie 2/3 of his average weekly wage while he is out and disabled. They calculate the average weekly wage by adding up the gross paychecks for the 13 weeks immediately before the worker's accident. And then they divide by 13. This is the average weekly wage. For example, if the average weekly wage totals $600, the injured worker is paid 2/3 of the amount in workers' compensation wage benefits, or $400.
So to calculate Charlie's wage benefits, we need to review what he was being paid in the 13 weeks before his on-the-job injury, correct?
That's right, Gary. When we're hired by a client to represent them in a workers' compensation claim, we immediately request a complete copy of the insurance company's file on the injured worker. We essentially send them a subpoena asking for the following documents: all the medical records, the panel physician, and all board forms. And in particular, I want to look at the WC6 form.
All right, what is the WC6 form, and why is this important?
Well, this is the form that the employer and insurer have to complete to show us how they calculated the injured worker's wage benefits. This form will show you the wage amount they entered for the 13 weeks before the on-the-job accident.
Lucas, what do you do if you discover the insurance company did not correctly calculate the wage benefits?
Then we immediately contact the adjuster to get the checks corrected. Plus, we ask for them to pay all the back benefits that are due, in addition a 15% penalty. We find that insurance companies make mistakes in calculating these benefits a lot of times.
And this is money that belongs to the injured worker. But if they don't know how to correctly calculate that amount, or if they don't know what documents to review to see if they're being paid the right amount, the insurance company is not going to come knocking on their door to pay them that correct amount, are they?
I guarantee you they will not. Let me quickly talk about something else that Charlie mentioned in his question. He told us he has been diagnosed with a herniated disc in his low back. Gary, you and I both know that this is an injury he's going to have to deal with the rest of his life. Charlie needs an attorney that is experienced in workers' compensation to step in right now and make sure that he is taken care of medically.
That is an extremely important point. We never want to hear a doctor tell a client of ours that he or she needs a medical test or a procedure, but they're not sure the insurance company will pay for it because it's expensive. The insurance company is obligated to pay for medical treatment that is necessary to effect a cure or provide relief, period. And we work to get that covered for our clients.
And it's important to let Charlie know that he has a lot of options available for him under the medical benefits through Georgia workers' compensation system. This includes a chance for him to see a doctor of his choice and for the insurance company to pay for it.
Lucas, that's a great point. And again, this is one of those benefits that the insurance company will not be pounding on Charlie's door to tell him, so he should definitely speak with us about his claim.
Glad to help. And Charlie, give me a call. We're happy to help.
please do not try and take on the insurance company and their lawyers by yourself. I encourage you to call us right away for your free office consultation or phone consultation. Just pick up the phone and give us a call right now. The number is 1-800-WIN-WIN-1. Again, 1-800-WIN-WIN-1, or you can visit GaryMartinHayes.com for more information about me and about my law firm.